Welcome to your favorite sports drama podcast, The Double Dose, the drama of sports. I'm Nathan, and every week, my co-host and girlfriend Rachel and I discuss all things in the sports drama universe.
Sprinkled in with pop culture, we cover topics from Bravo to Brady and everything in between. So keep listening to find out more. Cheers.
Welcome to the 100 and Joe Montana episode of your favorite sports drama podcast, The Double Dose. I'm Nathan. Sitting over here to my right is Miss Rachel Rooney Eden. Rachel, how are you?
I'm doing absolutely fabulous, absolutely unbelievable. I'm so happy, having the best day. How are you?
Good. Fun fact, Joe Montana has the same amount of Super Bowl wins as how you say Patrick Mahomes? Actually, that could be a complete lie. 3.
Oh.
That could be a complete lie.
You're starting off hot talking about Patrick Mahomes winning a Super Bowl when he didn't.
Well, he still only has 3 Super Bowl wins.
He has 3 still? I'm confused. I thought that was the whole thing, was the 3-peat. He didn't get it.
But he has, before the back-to-back happened,
Yeah.
he had 2. And he had 1.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, great. I did not know that.
Never mind. Coming off hot, already given bad information. Joe Montana has 4. Joe Montana still has more than Patrick Mahomes.
Where did you pull this fun fact out of?
I knew he had 3 or 4.
Joe Montana, the same.
Just a bunch of bad information.
That's always how it is over here on the Double Dose.
That's it.
It's always, is that right? I don't think so. But like, you're here for the story, you know?
Right.
You're here for the bit.
Right.
So.
That's all you can ask for these days.
Yeah, 100%.
How are you? How was your Super Bowl?
Oh my God, my Super Bowl was absolutely phenomenal, absolutely out of control. I mean, I had the biggest Eagles fan I know here on this very couch, and like was complete with buffalo chicken dip, grinder, slider, sub things, mini weenies, beers, like.
Yeah, you have a new favorite beer.
Yeah, I love Stella. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's very delish.
What's your favorite?
Maybe like a Corona or Pacifico.
So you're more of a Mexican girly like me.
Yeah, 100%. Because like I would love that with like chips and guac. But then like it's like if chips and guac are there, I think I'm just like a Mexican alcohol person. Like I do feel like they make it the best. Like tequila,
Yeah.
agave, Mexico.
Right.
Beer, Corona, Mexico. I think I'm onto something here. I'm just like all about being a Mexican lush. You know what I mean? Viva Las Mexico. Mm-hmm. And we will be going twice this year. And so I will try to drink all of Mexico underneath the table, which I won't be, but I would be underneath the table if I tried to do that, and I'd be throwing up. So
yeah, I'll be underneath the counter of the bathroom because you'd be puking.
Yeah, 100%. But who wouldn't be? But how are you? How was your Super Bowl? We were not together for the Super Bowl.
We were not.
For anyone that doesn't know, which is nobody knows that at this moment of time. But yes, we were not together for the Super Bowl. We experienced a Super Bowl in other locations and other places. Like, how did you like it? Like, how did you like the Super Bowl? What's your deal? Like, let's get right into it. I think we're just going to be a Super Bowl recap a little bit right now.
Yeah, tremendous. Super Bowl, I was at Tyler Calitri's apartment in South Boston, Massachusetts.
I think I'm familiar.
Yeah, same place I had my 30th birthday.
Mm-hmm. The one that I threw you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we all threw you, but.
Yeah. There.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. Food-wise, Ty made homemade pizzas.
Delish.
Did
he ship the water in from New York? Like the New York State area?
I actually brought a canteen full of New York water.
Oh, right. You went into what? The East River, Hudson River, or which one? Like
just from our faucet.
Wow. Yeah. No, I mean you honestly should.
Something to think about.
You'll be like a water transporter.
Mm-hmm.
We both said
What else was made? Jewel made a buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah. Was it good?
Oh, yeah.
Delish.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing, you can't go wrong with buffalo chicken.
No.
But you could put buffalo chicken on anything.
I made American chop suey, which really nobody touched. I realized halfway through that's a weird dish to make for a Super Bowl party, but a lot of people took it home for leftovers.
Yeah, so that's great. It's not a weird thing to me.
Yeah, it's
you
fine.
made like an actual dish.
Right.
People are gonna eat.
My favorite thing that was there,
Yeah.
my absolute favorite thing that was there,
Yeah.
was thanks to the Maldonados. They hooked it up with the Outback Steakhouse. They got wings and cheese fries from
Oh my
Outback.
god. Were you in heaven? We never even like.
I didn't eat anything else. I literally had a couple slices of pizza.
Wait, what is it
I had some
called?
buffalo chicken dip.
Debrief. We never debriefed about your Outback. You've been craving Outback.
I could not. I was eating wings the entire game.
No. So how many wings did they get?
They got 2 orders full of wings.
Of how many?
Probably like I don't even know. If I give you a number, I'd be lying to you. But there was a lot of wings.
Oh my god. It's probably like 40 wings.
Yeah, and
The Coco Barra wings, or what are they called?
Yeah, Kookaburra wings.
They're like they're like spicy.
And they got a side order of cheese fries.
Wow. They did that just for you? Like, how did
No,
they think
they
of Outback? It's actually a genius like move.
Yeah, because Mike was talking about getting wings. Ty was laughing at him, saying that like you have to order wings like ahead of time. Super Bowl Sunday, like you should have ordered those already. I was like, I know a place where you can get wings.
Oh my god, coming in clutch and they listen to you? Is that why?
Come on.
No, I mean, who wouldn't?
I mean,
Is the Pope Catholic?
would you listen to me?
When in Rome?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. I would about that. About that. About that in particular. Yes, I would.
But it was tremendous. No Eagles fans in that
Vicinity?
but we did all bet on the Eagles.
Yeah, as you should.
So that worked out. We also all bet heads. That did not work out. It was actually tails.
Oh, what? Yeah.
And then there were some other fun bets that we hit, some others that we didn't hit, but it was a great time. Great time.
It's just interesting to me that you bet on the Eagles, considering last week you said that the Chiefs were going to win.
Up until we were
and you said it was going to be a close game.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll give you the exact numbers that you gave, because I'm coming in with facts. You said the Chiefs are going to win 31-28, which the Chiefs didn't even. Did the Chiefs get 13 even? Did they? How much did they? I don't even know what the score even was. And I said the Eagles 17-21. I mean, that's still a close game, but the Chiefs did not even please. But the Eagles won.
But I did end up betting the Eagles when push came to shove.
Yeah, just like interesting to me, you know?
Yeah, because we were all saying that we all need to bet on the same team.
Yeah.
And there was discussions.
Yeah.
And what we really did was we all thought the same thing. So we're like, if we all think the same thing,
yeah,
most likely, not most likely, we're all idiots.
Right.
So we're most likely wrong. So let's go against what we think and let's go with actually what we want to happen. We all wanted the Eagles to win. We didn't think it was going to happen. So, like, we outsmarted ourselves.
Wait, so did you win money?
Huh? Overall,
what do you mean, huh? Did you win money?
Overall?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's and
I was down $25 on the night.
That's how I know that that's not going to be an answer that I want, because I said, "Did you win?" You go, "Huh?" Yeah. No, you heard me the first time. So you're down 25 because why?
Because I took prop bets. I took, like the heads one was bad.
Yeah. How much money did you put on that?
$20.
Why would you put that much money on that?
It's 50-50. It's 50-50 shot. Heads or tails.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just like, it's probably the best odds you can get.
Yeah, but like on the heads or tails, like you decide to spend your money there, you know?
It's exciting. Flip.
How upset were you? Who took tails? Anyone?
No, we all took heads.
Yeah. Well, you guys just like went in as like a pack?
Yeah. We also all took
this
Devontae
is
Smith over 4.5 catches.
Yeah.
He had 4.
Oh.
So we needed one more catch out of him.
Yikes.
What was another loser I had? I had the backup tight end for the Chiefs, Gray, to score the first touchdown.
God, did anyone score any?
Uh,
what was even the score as we were talking about the Super Bowl? I literally forgot. It was like 40 something. I actually think it was 21. I think they did get more than 17 or whatever.
Yes, it did. It was 40-22.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was somewhere close to there. But they didn't
16
even deserve the last one.
No,
they didn't deserve any of the points that they got.
Yeah, the last 2 touchdowns, I mean, all the touchdowns were kind of garbage time. The last 2 touchdowns were in the last 3 minutes of the game to, like, make it. They brought it, like, the last 2 minutes of the game, they brought it from 34-6.
It was honestly amazing. Like, watching the Super
40
Bowl, like, I was just, like,
22.
so happy because, like, I think watching the Super Bowl with someone who's, like, a big fan of one team and the team that you want to win, it's like, wow, this is what life's all about. You know, like, this is what sport's all about. And it was honestly amazing. Like, I have so many notes about what I thought. And
with your notes.
You want me to hit you with the notes already?
Yeah.
Well, first, like, what were your thoughts on the game? We'll go back and forth a little bit.
My thoughts were,
Yeah.
I mean, complete surprise.
Yeah.
Complete surprise. The Eagles dominated in all 3 phases of the game, all 60 minutes. There was no question that they were the better team.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just very interesting how it was like the Kansas City Chiefs didn't even show up. They didn't even show up.
No, they did not show up to the Super Bowl. I don't even know what type of high school recreational game that they were playing, but they did not show up to the Super Bowl, at all. I was like, holy moly. But maybe it's just because the Eagles are just such a better team. That's what I'm thinking. The Eagles are just such a better team.
And there was a sense of revenge for them from 2 years ago.
Exactly. The Jalen Hurts said, the quarterback of the Eagles, said that he had the picture of the Chiefs confetti as the background of his phone from 2 years ago. And that was his background. Talk about wanting to get revenge. And revenge is a dish best served cold. And they made it, it was freezing out there. Freezing for the Chiefs. And they froze them out. Truly. So, that's great. I'm happy that it was such an upset, to be honest with you. I was very happy with it. It was rewarding. And it was nice to watch it and not be stressed out.
Right.
It's nice to watch a game and not be stressed though.
I know, but when it comes to the Super Bowl, you kind of want a last minute drive.
I kind of didn't. I was so happy that it wasn't like that, and I could just chill and watch the game and know who won. I'm they're just out there having fun now, the Eagles. It's especially if it's the team that you want. I was they're just out there having a good time.
Right.
The Chiefs aren't. What are they gonna do? But it's no, they're just having fun. And I liked that.
Okay.
So, yeah, I have some notes.
Hit me with them.
I have a page of notes. So, as you know, it was a girls-only Super Bowl, this Super Bowl. And it was a very wet Super Bowl, I would say. I would say we were sloshed. We were literally, we were so unwell to a point that we were watching the pregame show while the Super Bowl was going on.
That's not your mistake.
It was not my mistake, but it was
it's YouTube TV.
It was YouTube TV because I clicked into the YouTube TV and then we were let's cook a little bit because the pregame show was on. So I'm oh, perfect. I don't even have to fuck around with the TV. It's already on the channel that I need. Let's go to Spotify. So I go to Spotify, put a playlist on. I'm oh my God, the Super Bowl is going to start soon, 6:30. Let me put the show back on, the pregame thing. So I put it on, and all of a sudden I'm the band's going still, whatever. I'm wow, this is pretty crazy.
No time has passed.
No time has passed. This is unbelievable. They've been playing this whole time, and I literally said, wow, this band doing Teddy Swims is awesome. They are legit amazing. I said, and then I put, we are watching the fucking pregame. Because we realized, because Victoria got a text that basically someone was talking about something, some type of drive or maybe whatever, and we're are we not watching the game? And then we realized that during the time we went to Spotify for all those minutes, a half hour, the pregame show had paused. And so when we went back into the pregame show, it had started playing from the exact moment, and we didn't realize.
Yeah.
So we missed the coin toss, we missed the national anthem, we missed the first kickoff and everything, and we just had the best time though, because we're this is so funny, and this is just so silly. Oh my God, we're so silly, whatever. So we started watching, I think, at 11 minutes in.
Yeah, hot tip, that's what happens with YouTube TV. Anytime,
yeah, who would have known?
Anytime you leave the app, and you don't shut off the TV,
yeah, it
will just pause wherever you are.
I don't know why TVs are literally so fucking hard to use nowadays. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I know that this is a common problem that I face. And I think that a lot of people are with me, where it's the TVs are so fucking complicated, and I don't understand. Make it easy. It's not easy.
Should I start a TikTok thing where I just teach people how to use a TV?
Yes, because it is so frustrating, and it's if you do one, I don't understand how to use this freaking clicker. I don't understand. Just take me to where I want to go, and that's why what do I always do? Talk into it.
Yeah,
that's what I do. I talk into the remote because I cannot, for the life of me, figure anything out. And then it's if you want to, not even the Super Bowl, if you want to watch anything, it's oh, this is on Hulu. Oh, but this is on HBO Max. Oh, but this is on Netflix. Oh, but this is on Apple TV. How the fuck am I supposed to know? I have a directory. I'm supposed to have a directory of all the fucking things that I want to watch and where you can get it on the platform on my phone. How am I supposed to know? I don't understand. I'm supposed to remember the show that I'm watching, where I am at the show, and then the platform that I'm watching it on. And if you're lucky, you're still logged in. But sometimes you're not that lucky and you have to re-log in. What if you're not home? I don't fucking know the passwords. It's a common problem that I feel like we all face. It's going to become an epidemic. Truly. It's terrible. It's terrifying, too. It's like you go and you just want to watch your show. That's why you speak into it. I literally would have spoken to the thing, Super Bowl. But I clicked YouTube TV because that's how I know you watch TV. Even to get to YouTube TV, it's all the way on the other side of the fucking TV screen. How do you get there? If you never showed me, I wouldn't know. So, regardless, I click into YouTube TV on the pregame. And we're watching the Super Bowl 11 minutes in. Thank you. And they come up with a little blurb on the screen. They had a little blurb on the screen. It said, the heaviest and tallest O-line. And I put, they are fucking enormous.
Yeah.
The Eagles.
And then, like, the average height, like, 6'6".
Yeah, the average height was, like, 6'6", like, 338. What? These people are skyscrapers. If they literally were in New York City, I think they would have to pay taxes like a taxes in a way of that they are a building. Like, not only do you have to pay like a personal tax, you have to pay like a location tax, I would say.
Right.
Because these people
you're blocking people's view of the
enormous
East River.
No, 100%. And like if they travel, like they have to buy an entire row. They don't even have to buy the seat next to them. They have to buy the row. If they're on a boat, they count as 3 people. If you're on a boat, you count as 3 people, 100%. They can never go skydiving by themselves, I feel. Who the hell's going to be strapped to their back? An ant? Like, literally. Any normal-sized person would be a quarter of the size of them. I'm a quarter of the size of these people. Well, a third, but still so tiny. But that was
You're a hockey
crazy.
period.
No, I'm literally a hockey period to these men. They don't even fit through our doorways. They wouldn't even fit in the bed. Not that I'm thinking about that, but I'm just saying, like, 6'6" is huge. How do they sleep? What kind of shoe size do they wear? Where do they get their clothes? Big and tall? Seriously. 338?
These are the questions we need answers to.
338? How do you make a human being that big? 338 pounds. How do you make a human being that big? How much do they eat in a day?
A lot.
These people have to play in the NFL.
You know,
they have to afford their food.
Yeah.
Do I know what?
I always mention this podcast, Busting with the Boys. One of them used to be an offensive lineman in the NFL, and he said the most that he got to was like 325. Because they were talking about this on the podcast too, like how big these dudes are. He's like,
huge.
They make me look small.
Right,
Like,
325. They're still 15 pounds more than that. 13 pounds, but still.
Yeah, he was like, but he gave insight. Like he was like, to like gain that much weight, like it's a full-time job. Like he's like, I would have to wake up in the middle of the night every couple hours, like take shots of olive oil.
What?
I don't know what olive oil, what it does or whatever, but like just to get like calories in you like throughout the night.
That is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
If people need to gain weight like it's their job, then I think they need to come over to the Double Dose studio when it's not the studio, when it's broken down into something called our apartment, because I think I could literally eat some of these men under the table, though, for sure.
No, you couldn't. You eat like a bird.
No, I don't. I eat so much, and you know it.
No, you
Candy?
don't.
I eat my body weight in candy.
Candy, yeah.
Candy weight, there's no stopping. There's no stopping me. So if there's a competition, like I could eat more candy than all these men.
Yeah.
Do you think they get to eat candy?
Yeah.
If you're trying to gain weight, like if you're trying to bulk up, like do you just eat anything? Like can you just eat candy for the calories?
Well, I mean, they don't really care about like their physique, so yeah.
Yeah, I guess these men are just huge, right?
Just giants.
But they're slow, right?
They're fast.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Like I bet, like I would say that 3 out of those 5 offensive linemen would beat me in a race.
Well, I'd beat you in a race.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. But still, 6'6". That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I couldn't believe that. I finally something on the TV screen I could understand too. The heaviest and the tallest. I'm like, you know your audience. The Super Bowl are normal people. They want the normal
Give me some fun
stats.
facts.
Give me some stats.
Right.
I loved that.
What other stats they give you?
Cooper DeJean. I forget his name.
DeJean, yeah.
I said rookie and Super Bowl. I said rookie and Super Bowl and touchdown on his birthday. Dream. So Cooper, what is it?
Cooper DeJean.
DeJean is a rookie, whatever. on the Eagles, and it was his 22nd birthday, and he was playing, and he got his first ever NFL touchdown in the Super Bowl on his birthday.
Yeah.
I said dream, because
Legitimately.
literally. Oh my God, the announcer said it's 24-0 before the halftime, and I literally wrote in caps because they have 0, and I thought that was very funny. He said 24-0, like, and that is hilarious. That is subtle shade. Then I went into so then the halftime happened, and that we can go into after this, but I'll talk about after the fact. Well, so I have a question for you, because this is something that I was waiting to talk to you about on the pod. So, how did you feel about Tom Brady announcing the game? Because Tom Brady was one of the announcers for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah.
And how did you feel?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, his watch. He was wearing an $800,000 watch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Baller move.
Yeah, crazy.
I guess he wore a different watch every night of the week. And they were all crazy.
I love that.
But when it comes to him calling the game, I think he did a great job. I think that he did an amazing job. Like, he has more Super Bowl experience than anyone in the history of that has ever touched the football. So, like, the way that he was picking, like, taking certain scenarios, relating it back to his Super Bowl experience. First of all, it made me feel like bring me back to those brighter days.
Mm-hmm. Nostalgia.
But I just think that he brings a perspective to the booth that literally nobody else can. And I loved it. And like, I was asking my friends the same question, because I know I'm very biased, and they don't like the Patriots, and they never really liked him. And they agreed that, like, he was doing a great job, and they mirrored what I said. But, like, they were saying that the thing that did bother them is that he kept on calling Mahomes Patrick rather than Pat or Mahomes. And I was like, you guys are just nitpicking here. Like,
Patrick?
it's
Like,
his
that's
name.
literally his name.
It's
I would
his
never
name.
call him Pat Mahomes. It's
Right.
Patrick.
It's Patrick.
So
yes, he did a great job.
I do think that the energy was a little bit different over here, which I found very, very humorous. And I wrote down, Tom Brady needs to stop, ... It took a long time to find Kevin Hart. So there was one point where they, like, zoomed over to Kevin Hart, and he was like, oh, the camera must have taken a long time to find him, like, whatever. And he's like, oh, I'm just kidding. You got me so bad at the roast, like, whatever. I'm just like, okay, like, I think he just needs to stop, like, speaking. And the vibe over here was pretty much like, we get it, dude. Like, can you just commentate the game? Like, in a way of just like, we know that you've done it, but like, you're making it so much about you and not about the game.
That's what he's there for, though.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Well, I'm just saying. And then we were looking at Saquon, and I wrote down, how much can Saquon bench? Because his legs are the most enormous things I've seen, other than the O-linemen that are heaviest and tallest. And lucky enough for you, I looked it up mid Super Bowl. So,
well, you know what? I realized if he squat, like, his legs would be impacted by his squat. The bench would be like his chest.
oh no.
What?
Wait, I did put benched.
It's okay.
Bench press.
Yeah, it's his chest. Still a lot.
Oh. Wait. So.
You looked at his legs and you want to know what he benched.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just a girl.
Yeah, you're just
I'm just a girl. And we were
How much did he bench?
We were still like, wow, that is so much.
375?
No, during his time at Penn State, this is what they have. He reportedly benched 405 pounds. At the 2018 NFL Combine, he put up 29 reps of 225 pounds on the bench, showcasing his elite strength for a running back. I am sobbing. So he put up 29 of those.
Bench press. Laying on his back and pressing.
This is so crazy. This is why, call it something fucking normal. Arm lifts or something like that.
It's a bench press. You're laying on the bench.
But why is it when they say you bench something is like, I'm upset.
When you bench something, you're pushing it.
Okay, but I asked the
You meant
question and
squat.
I meant squat. I meant squat.
If you ever seen him squat, it's
like
very
probably
scary.
frightening. Okay,
The-
now
the
now I
bar-
have to
the-
look it
The
up.
bar literally bends.
No. How much can Saquon Barkley
Let me guess.
squat? Yeah, guess.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
just like upset. I'm a
685.
fool. I'm a fool. He's known for his insane lower body strength. This is just insane. He has been recorded squatting 585 pounds during his time at Penn State. Reports suggest he can even do more, so I guess they don't tell you anything. But that is just
Incredible. There was a kid on my high school football team. Didn't play much. His nickname was Bam Bam, or Boom Boom. His nickname was Boom Boom.
wait. Re-say it.
There's a kid that I went to high school with.
Okay.
He was on the high school football team. His nickname was Boom Boom because at some point in middle school or high school, he blew up his garage. So we called him Boom Boom because of boom. And if you asked Boom Boom what his life goal was, this kid was such a meathead. His only life goal that he had was to squat 500 pounds.
He was trying to put his house on his fucking shoulders.
Literally.
Wait, why did he blow up his garage?
I think.
You called him Boom Boom?
Yeah. I forget the story of how he blew up his garage, but it blew up.
That is iconic. I love that. Wow, nicknames are just it's just unbelievable. I love that. Well, yeah, I guess
Boom Boom.
I
hope you're doing well.
I hope that you're not seeing any garage nearby. I put, wow, the Eagles, like the cute face. And then I put, Nick Sirianni is so cute with the Gatorade.
Nick Sirianni's a loser.
I think he's cute. And I put, and then at the end, after the Gatorade, he looked up to the sky and said, "Thank you, Jesus," first. And I loved that. I thought that was very sweet. What a moment that they caught on camera. And I just have one thing also to say to Mr. Terry Bradshaw. When people are speaking,
yes, dude.
I really think you need to get your hands off of them.
Or just let them talk.
Or let them, right. Literally, he's
asking
like this.
the owner.
And he like literally like he'd be like this, like give them their fucking space. Why is his hand? And then he's like, "Oh, you're not gonna get the mic."
Yeah, to the owner, the winning team.
Sir, give him the mic. You don't need to hold it. And what his hand is like, you don't need to do that. Hands off. Paws off. This is my private square. Please don't touch me there. Personal space.
But or just have somebody else do it. He could understand he's gone through health issues, but he was shaking like a leaf up there.
Right. So then give it to the freaking owner. He's going to give it back to you, freak.
Exactly.
Like, put the thing on a fucking leash then.
I couldn't agree with you more.
I was literally so
we were saying the same thing.
Oh my God. Let them give them some space. It was freaking me out.
Who he was talking
I was
to?
like, if he puts his hands on Jalen Hurts right now, I'm going to lose my mind. And then he did. And I was like, shut it off. Like, literally shut the TV off. I was getting so angry. Like, why is he touching them?
I agree. Why wasn't he? He was asking them a question and then cutting them off mid-sentence.
Right. Who is that?
Terry Bradshaw.
All I care about is Terry Bradshaw. I don't need any more Terry Bradshaws or whoever the hell.
He was an NFL quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He won 3 Super Bowls.
Okay, but it's not about all of the men that literally I feel like are involved in the Super Bowl after they've won a Super Bowl, done a Super Bowl, only reference, we get it. Let other people do it. They're doing it. They just did it. Let it happen. That's what I have to say.
Awesome.
So.
I'll have some notes for you.
Yeah, go for it.
Back to Cooper DeJean. Did you see what he wore walking into the stadium?
I didn't see anything pregame. The only thing I saw pregame was the band for 10 minutes straight.
Well, he wore his high school Letterman jacket. He walked in with that.
Sweet. Love that.
And DeAndre Hopkins did wear his dad's mink coat.
I did see that mink coat fly.
Yeah.
Unreal. So cool. First of all, the fact that people don't have family heirlooms like that anymore.
No.
You know? People don't, take care of things like that anymore.
No.
Can you imagine, that's what people say, I would gift this to whoever. People don't have that.
Our son is going to be so thankful to have all these jerseys.
Oh, 100%. I mean, he's going to have an entire closet full if he is a large. hopefully he's not some O-line for the Eagles, 336 pounds. He'd be wearing him on his pinky.
Maybe.
So,
just to get back, like, just to mention the game and, like, the players of the game before we move on to the halftime show and other people that were less involved in the game. Jalen Hurts. What a story. What?
Jalen Hurts is just... He's got that magic in him, you know?
He does.
He is literally, like, we talked about this.
Yeah, I'm listening.
And I mean this so respectfully. This is nothing to you at all. But, like, Jalen Hurts isn't, like, it's not even like he's attractive. It's not even like any of that. Like, this man is fine. This man is fine. Like, how does it happen? How? Like, you are the most gorgeous human being I've ever seen in my entire life. You are literally the love of my life, like, at the pedestal, like, the top of the food chain.
Yeah, no, he's...
But there is just, like, a different level for, like...
There's an aura.
I'm saying there's a different level for, like, other people that, like, I don't... There's nothing, you know what I mean? But, like, I can acknowledge for the fact, like, how you can acknowledge that Margot Robbie is gorgeous. And, like, if you even respond to that, I'd get upset. But it's okay. But Jalen Hurts is fine. You know, it's like, what happens?
It's blessed.
Blessed. Just like how we were.
Yeah.
I mean, blessed.
Of course.
But, like.
No, just, like,
Excuse
everything.
me?
Like, I just need
Excuse me? Excuse?
Part of my, like, want to, like, get in shape again is to just be able to wear, like, the button-down shirts and, like, pants that he wears, where it just, like, looks perfectly tailored, perfectly to his, like. Mwah.
You could wear anything right now and you'd look.
No, like his mock neck.
Yeah, but you have mock neck stuff and you don't wear it. We're bringing on vacation.
Yes, but no, he's incredible. He's incredible. We actually had a debate. It was just me, Ty, and Mike about who's better looking, him or Saquon.
Jalen Hurts.
What?
Then Saquon
I mean,
Barkley?
It's debatable.
No, I mean, Saquon is very cute. Like, it's not that. No, Jalen Hurts is, I'm so sorry. It's a different level. No, Jalen Hurts is, like, a gorgeous human being. Saquon's attractive. It's not that. But but Jalen Hurts is.
Okay.
Yeah. Who, you were on the Saquon Barkley side?
No, I
Yeah, you were, by the tone of it. And who was on Jalen Hurts' side?
the other two.
Yeah. Why are you riding so hard for Saquon? It's his legs. It has to be. It's how much he can bench.
Yeah.
Has to be how much he can bench.
And how that impacts his legs.
He could bench you 29 times in college. Could you imagine? You were laying on, like, they're like, all right.
225?
Imagine. They're like, all right, Nate. Get over to the bench. And you're like, all right. And Saquon just grabs you, like, and just benches you. What would you do?
It wouldn't happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. But like he's had one of the most impressive things about Jalen Hurts, if not the most impressive thing, is like his journey to like where he got here, like how he got here. Like he was a freshman quarterback at Alabama, started. That doesn't happen. Like people don't go to Alabama and just start.
Yeah.
Made it. He won the conference championship. Made it all the way to the national championship game. They lose. The next year, sophomore year, they win all the games again. They get back to the national championship. He has a bad first half. They bench him for Tua. Tua ends up coming in. Tua wins the game. He's the hero. And, like, the impressive thing about it is that, like, the camera was on Jalen Hurts the entire time. Like, he just got benched. This kid's 19 years old. America's watching him. This kid from Hawaii comes in, who's been behind him all year, and just like wins wins it, and wins the championship. Like he's younger than him, so he has to know that like he's gonna the rest of his college career like this. He's probably not gonna start another game at Alabama. But like where most kids would have just transferred right then and then. First of all, after the game, they asked him, and like the same demeanor that he had after winning the Super Bowl, he had after that game. Like, I'm just so happy for my teammates. I'm so happy that we were able to do this together. Tua did amazing. Thank you for Tua to come in. Like none of it was me, poor me. Like none of that. Teammate. A lot of people thought that he should transfer out right then and there. He stayed another year, which shows a lot about his character, like wanting to try to earn his position back, like continuing to be part of the team. He's had so much invested in the team. And Tua played a lot of that next year. He played a couple of games when Tua was hurt, but Tua played most of that next year to where his fourth year, his senior year, he transferred to Oklahoma. And just to prove everybody wrong, he won the Heisman Trophy, which is sick. But even coming into the NFL draft, not many people thought he was like a top prospect. Like even Tua was picked higher than him. Mac Jones was a different draft, but he was picked higher than him. Like he dropped to the second round of the draft.
Jalen Hurts?
Yeah. Like a lot of people didn't think that. I mean, what that means is that a lot of people didn't think that he would be like a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
You proved him wrong.
And yeah,
has to be his woman team too. All-woman team.
It's an all-woman team. It's part of the Jordan brand, that like commercial that Jordan had.
Love
after.
Hurts.
Incredible.
Wow. It's unbelievable.
It is. And now he's a Super Bowl champion forever, and no one can ever take that away from him.
Hell yeah. What an icon. And he was in Disney already.
Yeah, he was already at Disneyland.
I love that.
Disney World, one of the two.
Disney World. Disneyland is in LA. That's always what I think of. The Disneyland.
Yeah, but I didn't know which one he went to.
Oh, I don't know.
Probably
World.
Because he was in New Orleans.
Louisiana. Yeah, quick little.
Mm-hmm.
Do they all get to go? The whole team get to go to Disney, or just the
MVP?
He was MVP.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't watch anything after when Terry Bradshaw was accosting people. So we literally turned it off after that. It was like bothering me.
I understand that. Did you see that Taylor Swift got booed?
I did not. We didn't see the
Taylor
first
Swift
half of the. Did they put it on the TV?
No, it was just like all over like social media. It was like a video from inside the stadium.
Oh, really?
And showing her on the big screen, and then like boos pouring down.
It's like so like why?
Right.
You know.
Yeah, Saquon said after the game that he hated it for her. Like he felt so bad for her. Like he's like she's just there supporting like her man. Like
I just feel like it's weird to boo people. Like, to be honest with you, like I feel like it's like funny to do if you're like at medieval times and you're like booing like the other like horseman, to be like boo to your team. Like I would never look at someone and be like boo. Like for what? It sounds so like Shakespearean, you know? It's like get a tomato while you're at it. Like boo. Tomato, because that is what you throw when you do boo. Boo when you throw a tomato.
Right.
Like, huh?
Right.
Just doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, I boo when like the other team is coming out of like for the like any game that like let's say I'm at a Boston sports game and like they're introducing another team, I'm like boo.
You'd be like, how fucking like weird is it for like you see like Taylor Swift and you're like,
yeah,
boo.
I don't understand it one bit.
Yeah, please. Stupid.
Haters.
Things that we should not be booing is Kendrick Lamar's halftime, which was a lot of people, and by a lot of people I mean the older generation, did not enjoy it, and I honestly loved it.
Even a lot of people on social media like didn't like it too.
I loved it. I just think
I enjoyed it.
It's just like fun. You know what I mean? Like I thought it was so fun. I was like, ooh, we're getting a bop going.
Right.
They not like us. Like the fact that he looked at the camera and said, "Hey Drake," like that is insane.
I hear you like them young.
No, that is, and he was wearing an A minor for calling Drake a pedophile. Like, but this hasn't swayed you at all. The Kendrick versus Drake stuff.
I understand. Like, Drake has lost.
Yeah, no, right, and that was like putting the nail in the coffin.
Before I answer your question, my question for you is, before I lose it, because once I give my explanation, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah.
Do you think Drake was watching? And if so, how uncomfortable do you think that environment was in that room?
I know. Honestly, it's a great question. I just don't know. Like, is his lawyers going to sue Kendrick? Like, at this point, like, what do you even do? Like, I just don't know.
Bops.
Right.
Unrelated
like,
to Kendrick.
Right. Like, I don't know.
But that's where my love for, like, I love Drake because he's has so many bangers.
Yeah, Drake also, like, I saw, like, recently, I think it was recently, or, like, the picture just came out of him wearing that, like, weird-ass T-shirt, though, of being, like, you should see the size of this or something like that. I'm like pointing down to his dick. Like, is everything okay? Like, do we need to do like a fucking wellness check on Drake? Like, is everything well? Because I don't think so.
I mean, maybe not right now because like he's lost his throne.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
But like, yeah, I regardless of how much he's getting embarrassed by Kendrick,
yeah.
I can't lie and say that I don't enjoy Drake's music more. I just enjoy Drake's music more.
Yeah, we just know Drake's music more a little bit too. We're just like a Drake fan.
I've tried to listen to Kendrick's music.
Yeah.
And like Ty was telling me that like he has an album that's like certified bangers, like can't skip. Like I skipped through half of them. Like I'm sorry, I just don't like the same music.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Right, which is fine.
But I just like Drake's music more.
Right.
And but he's lost. He's lost.
Yeah, he lost for sure. They not like us.
Like people are always unhappy with the Super Bowl halftime show.
100%. Like you're never gonna make anyone happier. It's like all of America. You can never make all of America happy.
No,
like literally.
Like Rihanna crushed it, pregnant, revealed that she was pregnant, and people were just like, she didn't dance around enough.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I do have to say, how did you feel about Kendrick's outfit?
I would never wear those pants.
Yeah.
But like, you're a fucking global superstar. You can wear whatever you want.
Oh my God, because I literally was like in my head, I was like, I need to screen grab this because I need to recreate this outfit of sorts. Like the pants were like obviously like a little much. And I think that that's like the talking piece. Like, do I have like flare pants? I do. But like, they were like a little too baggy for me. I understand the style. Like I understand what he was going for. And for that, I like honestly appreciate it because I'm like, hello, me in 6th grade. Like that's literally like if I felt cool, like I was wearing those pants. And like I love that for him, you know? And I loved the jacket, like the backwards hat, the like chain, like sneakers. I was like, you were just vibing. Like I love that. I did like really enjoy that.
Right.
Like the fact that he was just like cool and comfy.
And what about your girl SZA?
Well, you know she can do no wrong in my eyes. I mean, she looked unreal. I think I literally was like, holy shit, she looks unreal. Like the red, I was like, there's just simply no way. She is a beautiful human being. Like, oh my God, I can appreciate that, you know? Like, oh my God. But then like when Serena Williams is dancing, like the Crip Walk or whatever on They Not Like Us, like, and it's like, yes, but like, no, because like you dated Drake, so you're like trying to diss Drake, but meanwhile, like you're literally full blown married. Like you're married to somebody else.
And he broke up with you.
Right, but you're saying that you don't know that.
I saw a TikTok.
Do you? Oh, perfect. So it's real.
In the same TikTok though, it was anti.
Drake?
No, it was
Serena.
It was anti halftime show.
Oh well, what are you watching it for? Research purposes.
Yeah, research purposes. And they made a good point saying that like she's doing the Crip Walk, yet like there's a whole movie that came out with like her dad, like of her dad with like her and Venus, like their upbringing and like how important it was for like to get them out of like Compton and like the gang battle in Compton. So the fact that like it was the Bloods and the Crips, so the fact that she's doing a Crip Walk on the biggest stage is just like very funny. They're like,
yeah, it's all interesting to me, I guess. I don't know. It's just it's interesting.
Yeah.
Like you have a man. What's happening? Like why are you dissing somebody else? Like why are you dissing your ex-man? Like if that was my girl, I'd be like, girl, no, I would not be happy. I would not be happy. So yeah. All in all, I would say that I was very happy with the Super Bowl. We tried to watch all the commercials. I don't remember one lick of them. Not one lick.
You didn't have a few of them here listed for you.
Yeah.
Belichick and his girlfriend were in a Dunkin's commercial. It was hilarious.
Didn't see that one.
Very funny. Sydney Sweeney.
Wait, let's talk about, do you think that Bill Belichick and his girlfriend are engaged? She was wearing that like $2 million ring.
I don't know. They were showing them.
And what's up with them? Like, are they okay?
No, they're not. She's not okay.
It's just like, stop. It's weird.
They were everywhere this week.
Right. Like, well, she's so energetic because she's 24.
It's true.
Weird. Okay. It's just weird. Like, what are you doing?
Sydney Sweeney.
I just like am so freaked out by like, And I'm all here for all types of love, like all this stuff, whatever. But like, you're really telling me Bill Belichick's your man that you're attracted to? Like, I just feel like it's so weird. Like, I'm that one is one that I throw the towel in on. I'm like, no, that's not cool. The what?
No, I understand what you're saying.
Like, it's just got to stop. It's like, it is a joke. Like, come on, no one's taking you seriously. You know?
Yeah.
So, not to be mean, but whatever. I don't really give a fuck.
Hey, speak your truth.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the Sydney Sweeney commercial? The Mayo, Helms Mayo?
Yes. Kat's, I'll have what she's having.
Yeah.
I love that. Very cute, very iconic. Like, love that they did Sydney Sweeney in there. Very cute. I did remember
it's our
that.
spot.
Yeah, no, that is our spot. I don't think that they filmed it in Cats, though. They did?
They did film it in Cats.
It doesn't look like they did.
No, like the way they edited it, I think they were just like editing like a lot of like making it look more like simple. But
Yeah.
I saw once again a TikTok of like behind the scenes of them filming it there.
Can you imagine we were like there when they were filming it, or like in the area? You would have seen Sydney Sweeney.
I got someone better.
Oh, I wasn't saying it like that. She's not your Shayla. I am.
Right. The Seal commercial.
Hated.
Me too.
Hated.
Uncomfortable.
Like, please, like, just stop.
But the even more
People who like put their brains together, I'm like, you guys really did do this? Like, any company that had those, honestly, what you should do is look at the Super Bowl commercials and all of the companies that you did not like their commercials. That's like your top of the top marketing that you have in that room. You're done. You're out. I don't want to work
pay
there.
for advertising.
I don't want to work there. They're paying $8 million for 30 seconds. I do not want to work there, because if this is what the best of the best of the best can do for this type of commercial, you're out. You're done. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely not. Like, get Seal out of here. What's happening?
One that was just as uncomfortable.
People looked at that and like really were in a room and were like, we approve.
Yeah.
Like that came from like an idea to a drawing to a hiring, like all of it. Like, I'm sorry, when you were on set, you thought that was a good idea, and then when you're watching it, you're like, approve.
If you were a SEAL, how much would you need to get paid for that?
Oh, I mean, unbelievable amounts. Weird. Like, don't.
One that was just as weird was like the Tubi one with the weird hats.
Ew, that one was gross. Like, it does not make sense.
No.
Make it make sense.
Right. There's our dishwasher. It's all done.
Yeah, perfect.
And then the last, actually two more, both beer commercials. Stella, one of your favorite beers. They had a David Beckham commercial.
Didn't see it.
Very
or
good.
if I did, maybe I don't remember.
And then
maybe I had too many Stellas at that point.
Lastly, there was a Bud Light commercial that I loved with Shane Gillis and Post Malone. That one was really funny.
I remember it. I remember it being not the one that we've seen before.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what it was. But I do remember it was longer.
Yeah, it was longer.
So, talk about Post Malone. We watched him during the pregame show.
I didn't see that.
He's not well. I'll tell you that. Okay, it was very scary to watch.
Really?
I was like, pull this man off the stage.
Was that bad?
He was like literally like, I don't know what the hell he's going through. He's literally smoking a cig, singing, smokes a cig, like comes back, starts coughing, is screaming into the mic, like screamo, then goes into like this like speech about like how everyone's amazing and you need to love yourself and like everyone out there loves you and all this stuff, like, and like he's like all fucked up. Like, I'm like, what is good with this guy, right? And like they're literally showing it. I'm like, pull the plug. Yeah, not good.
Yikes.
Yeah. So that was the Super Bowl. I'm very happy that the Eagles won.
Yeah, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Congratulations to Philadelphia Eagles, the Super Bowl winner. Woo!
Yeah, that was Super Bowl. Congratulations.
Thank you. We only spent an hour talking about it.
We could spend more.
Yeah.
I would
We'll
love
be like ESPN.
Oh, talking about the same shit over
and over again. Yep. They're probably still talking about the Super Bowl right now.
Oh, they definitely are. I mean, they're probably already talking about like the New York teams or the Cowboys and like Jerry Jones already.
Dumb.
But
yeah,
there is another exciting thing going on this week in sports that I must bring up.
Oh yeah, bring it up.
It's the first of its kind. It's called the Four Nations Tournament. It's an international hockey tournament.
We did talk about this like 2 weeks ago for things to watch, all right?
Yeah,
or
things to look
things
like.
to watch out for. Or last week, you said.
Yeah, I said that I would like
Put
to
on your
mention it.
radar.
Yeah, put on your radar. It started tonight, February 12th.
Oh, perfect.
But I wasn't worried about watching it because USA doesn't play till tomorrow.
Oh, beautiful.
The 2 host cities are Montreal and Boston. The 4 countries are United States, Canada, Sweden, and Finland.
Love that.
All NHL players. And it's replacing the NHL All-Star Game. So last week we talked a lot about like the All-Star games in America and how they're dying.
Yeah.
Like for example, this weekend's NBA All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
And so what the NHL has done is done away with that for now, and instead they're going to do this tournament.
Okay.
And I'm excited. I could be more excited about it.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, it's nice that they're doing something different instead of like the All-Stars because like no one watches those All-Star games, you said, anyway. So it's like maybe, but like are the United States players going to be like actually doing it?
No, the players are like invested. They want to win.
Okay. And then if you win, what do you get?
I'm sure they got a cash prize.
Cash prize.
Cash prize.
Big prize.
I mean, that's. Want me to look it up? I can look up what they win.
You don't have to. We can see what happens once they do win. Like, do they win a trophy?
Oh, I'm sure they're
First of its kind.
First of its kind. And it's been cool because like international hockey is one of like the best things to watch.
Yeah.
I think because it's hockey, and it's fast paced, but it's also like a different level of pride with it being your country. And the NHL hasn't allowed their players to play in an international tournament in a long time. Since like I was a sophomore in college, so that's bringing us back to like 2013, 2014.
That is a long time.
And so like they're gonna allow them to play in the Olympics next year, so it's like a reintroduction of their player, like them allowing their players to play in the international game.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Very exciting. And obviously we're gonna cheer for the United States.
Obviously.
But just to give it more reason to, they made sure to leave a locker for Johnny Gaudreau.
He would have played in it?
He definitely would have played in it.
Oh my God.
And his father has been with the team at their practices prior to the tournament.
It's like morale?
Yeah. Just so he can be, like the Gaudreaus can be part of it. And a lot of the players played with Johnny at some point in their lives, like Chris Kreider, who plays for the Rangers.
Yeah.
Masco High School's finest.
Yeah, the one who drove you to school once.
Yep, exactly. He played with Johnny at Boston College. They were college teammates and college roommates. So yeah. So
Excuse
as
me.
if we needed another reason to cheer for United States of
Oh
America.
yeah, we're all in.
All in. All the chips are in the middle of the table. I can be more excited.
Jeez, I wonder how that family's doing. I mean, obviously horrible, but I wonder if the wives had their babies yet. Probably not, right?
I don't think so, not yet.
Jesus. Very sweet that he went.
Yes.
So good luck to the USA.
USA!
Oh, it's just 3 times, I think, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, as many times as you want, really. Yeah, no, you can get excited, please. Pump up the jams.
Pump it up. Pump it, jam.
But I think that
It's time
to get into our sick puppy and interesting cat of the week.
Sick puppy of the week, once again, is a UFC fighter. This time it's Sean Strickland. He fought in the main event for the middleweight belt over the weekend, UFC 312.
Yeah, I don't think I watched that. Did you?
No.
Yeah, usually like sometimes you do when we're not together. Like you watch like a UFC or something.
I wanted to. But pay-per-views get expensive if nobody else wants to watch it with you.
100%.
Regardless. Sean Strickland.
Yeah.
He broke his nose in the middle of the fight. Like, it legit went sideways. And why? He's a sick puppy because he literally grabbed his nose, put it back into place.
No.
And continued to fight.
No.
And he talked about it after.
No.
And he said, like, he didn't know how to do it. He just saw it enough times in movies and it just worked. Just moved it around enough times and it went back into place.
So it's unbroken? If you unbreak your nose and put it back into place, is it still broken?
I have no idea. It's half cartilage, half bone, so I don't know if you break the bone or the...
Please stop explaining it. I really cannot take it.
Sick puppy of the week.
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Interesting cats.
His pain tolerance is way above mine.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker.
That's very scary to me. Can you imagine being Can you imagine punching somebody in the face, knowing you broke their nose, and having them look at you and snap it back into place? Okay? We are different human beings. We are not living
in the middle of a cage fight.
No, like, we're not living in the same universe, you know? Like, he can go live with the gargantuans that are the Philadelphia Eagles O-linemen, and they can go live in wherever the hell they are in the land of the crazy, because there's absolutely no way that these people are human beings. Frightening. That's all I'm saying.
Fair?
Interesting cat.
Interesting cat. It's a whole New York Jets organization.
Always. I mean, aren't they always?
Yes. More specifically, their head coach, Aaron Glenn, because allegedly, Aaron Glenn had a meeting, and the powers that be with the New York Jets, but primarily him as the new head coach, had a meeting with Aaron Rodgers at the end of last week.
Okay.
They flew him in from California.
Oh, he's in Cali now?
That's his primary residence.
Interesting. Okay.
They flew him in just to have a conversation with him about his future,
Yeah.
team's future,
Yeah.
and they seemed open to him returning.
Yeah.
Their one request, allegedly, according to reports, was that he no longer does his weekly interview with Pat McAfee on the Pat McAfee show.
Why?
Because they don't think it's a good look for the team and for him.
I think the Jets have a lot more to worry about than Aaron Rodgers going on the Pat McAfee show. That's what I have to say. And I'm not even like that much of a football girly to know that. So I couldn't even imagine how everyone else feels. So now what? So now he's not the quarterback anymore.
No, they agreed to part ways.
So where's he going?
They don't know. They'll terminate his they'll release him from his contract. They'll have to pay him a little bit of dough.
Dear New York Jets, please stop. Love everybody.
Just trust it one time.
Like, seriously, it's like literally just like follow through with one thing literally once.
But now
it's okay. Come here, hold my hand. It's okay. Trust your decision that you made. That's what I have to say.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Like, put trust in your decision. Like, you made the decision, fucking stand on it.
Right, but like,
back it up.
Even if you're going to draft a quarterback,
like, what are we talking about? You built an entire team around him, and then you're getting rid of him because he's going on a show.
Right.
Because he's going on a talk show.
Right.
Because everyone else goes on ESPN. Who even cares about the Pat McAfee thing? Who cares? I don't understand.
Players do weekly spots.
Right.
All over the place. Players have their own podcast.
Right. And you're worried about Aaron Rodgers going on that for what? Like, it's not like he's giving away trade secrets or whatever.
No, if anything, he always speaks very highly of the Jets.
Right.
I'm not even Aaron Rodgers stan.
Right.
But it's not impacting the way that he's playing.
I honestly I truly mean this. I just think that the Jets hate themselves. And I literally just think that. And I just think that anyone that's actually a Jets fan is not a football fan.
I think anyone that's a Jets fan is too much of a football fan.
No, it's not a good team. You know, it's you just have to move on. They self implode, just move on. You know,
it's on the opposite end there where it's just the team self implodes, but if you decide to support them year after year for your entire life, that just means you are a big fan.
You'd be like, what are they a fan of? They're not a fan of anything. They literally cannot be a fan of anything being a fan of the Jets. I'm not even fucking around. What are they a fan of? They don't have any when's the last time they won a Super Bowl?
Super Bowl IV.
Literally. When is the last time? Who's good? What's going on? What's going on in the Jets that you have to root for? I just don't. I'm having a very hard time. Like the wires aren't connecting.
It's loyalty.
Loyalty to what? No one's asking for that. Like the Jets need to just scrap it. Start over. It's time. We're retiring the Jets organization, I think.
Where are you sending them?
Somewhere else. Literally anywhere else. Give it to the Giants. The Giants can own whatever. Fine. We'll take it. The Giants suck either way, but I mean at least you have some credibility. And the Jets, like you could literally jet off anywhere else because it's not good. And then change your name. Maybe Utah. Does Utah have anything?
No.
Now they have the Utah Hockey Club.
Yeah.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Maybe literally go and do anything else. And P.S. like sorry to all the Jets fans. Like this isn't a personal thing. It's just
you're
business.
just looking out for their well-being.
This is just business.
You're
like
just looking out for them.
sincerely, like this is just business. Like there is truly nothing to cheer for, and I really mean that.
My name is Nathan, and I support this message. But speaking of the Utah Hockey Club,
Yes.
things you may have missed. I
Yes.
mentioned it last week, but I do have the 3 names for you that they are having their fans vote on.
Yeah, go for it.
Staying with the Hockey Club as option 1.
No, thank you.
The Mammoth, the Utah Mammoth,
Okay.
or the Utah Outlaws.
What happened to the Yeti?
A trademark issue. They were going to go with Yeti, but with a trademark issue, they weren't allowed to use Yeti.
Okay, so
That's why, like, it was...
Mammoth?
Yeah.
The Utah Mammoth? No. And then the Utah Outlaws, like, are they going to come in like bandits? You know what I mean? That's like the only thing I can think of. Like, absolutely not. And the Utah Hockey Club is like, it's no, but that's the best one out of all of them. The Outlaws?
The Yeti was the best one.
The Yeti was the best one. Call them the Yetis then. The Utah Yetis.
I honestly think it was like the cooler company. I have no idea. I'm speaking out of my ass.
The
But
Yetis.
It was something with the like trademark. Like they couldn't get like the trademark.
So
for it.
Yetis. Yetis. Make it something different. Yetis with a Z. Anything's better than the mammoth. Your big hairy things with tusks. Nah. You know what a mammoth looks like? Have you ever seen Ice Age?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
But
No.
those tusks are still in the river. Second time.
Some may say,
history.
some may say. Some may say.
Museum of Natural History. Why would they do that?
Yeah, some may say. I don't know.
Has anyone ever found them?
I don't know whatever happened to that. Like, I don't know if anyone can find anything in the East River
True.
besides garbage and black water. So, I know it's like we're getting a case of the coughs over here.
Yeah, I think we're coming down with something.
Yeah, coming down with a lot over here. A lot of opinions.
Other things you may have missed.
Yeah.
The waste management. You mentioned this last week, but we were trying to watch it throughout the weekend, and I couldn't agree with you more. Change the weekend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because it's truly a great event.
Yes.
It's the best one of the best golf tournaments. Definitely the best
Right.
non-major of the year.
Right.
Like people want to watch it.
Right. People want to watch that.
But there's so much shit going on Super Bowl
Right.
weekend.
Why do they do that? It doesn't make any sense. Change it.
Yeah. Simple.
It's like so simple.
Move it with any other tournament.
Like move it literally to any other weekend. If they literally put it with the freaking literally any other weekend.
When there's a long weekend.
Right. President's Day weekend is always waste management. Mm-hmm. That makes sense to me.
Right. So I agree with you.
Thank you.
You gave it to us first.
Thank you. Yeah, you heard it here first.
Next up, Josh Allen won NFL MVP.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Josh Allen. I just
Congrats,
personally think
J.A.
He's a great quarterback, great player. I just personally think Lamar Jackson.
NFL MVP, you can't be in the Super Bowl?
You can, but it's based on they do the voting at the end of the regular season,
Okay.
and it's announced Super Bowl weekend. Oh my God! I took a screenshot of it of the stats
Yeah.
between Lamar Jackson and Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. So you
Yeah.
can see all the categories that Lamar Jackson was ahead in.
Yeah.
And my phone just died.
Oh, Saved by the Bell.
But just take my word for it. Lamar Jackson was ahead of of Josh Allen in every statistical category except for rushing touchdowns. So, like, he passed the ball for more yards. He passed the ball for more touchdowns. He threw
So
less
why did they give
interceptions.
it to him?
Because they say that he had one more win and that he has less of a supporting cast. He does more with less people around him.
Okay. Chalk it up to that. To be honest with you, I will not lie to you. I don't care about the regular season MVP. Like, what does that do for you?
Right. You're right.
Like, what does that do? I don't.
You're right.
There's no opinions for me there. I didn't even know that, I didn't know that there was a regular season MVP. It kind of feels very throwaway to me. Like, I'm the regular season MVP. Okay, but are you the Super Bowl MVP? Did you win the Super Bowl? Like, cool, your regular season what? It's like, it's literally like this. Imagine you're valedictorian of the high school, right? But senior year, you're the valedictorian. So, like, senior year, the class is valedictorian, but someone else is valedictorian of the entire high school, so all 4 years. Wouldn't you rather that than that? Like, who gives a fuck about that you're the senior? Okay, what about the real one? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean senior class president, school president.
I have a question.
What?
I never understood how they did those school rankings, like class rankings, like valedictorian.
Yeah.
Like, don't all those smart kids, don't they all get straight A's?
Yeah, but they're weighted. Like, some of them
On
are
what?
weighted, like, AP classes
But, like,
and stuff.
Everyone that's at the top, they're getting straight A's in all of those classes too.
Yeah, but, like, some things are...
It'll come down to, like, one quiz grade?
Yeah, like, everything matters. Everything counts.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I wouldn't know. But I genuinely don't know what that's graded on. I'm not even in, like, I'm not even in a percentage of those things. I don't even know, like, I'm at a number, okay? I was in a number in school that I didn't know. I didn't know what the number was. Like, when
same.
people are like, oh, I'm number, I don't know. And frankly, I don't give a fuck. So,
Speaking of college,
that's how I feel.
a place that we maybe should have considered going to college is Creighton University in Omaha, Nebraska. They did $1 beer night, last night when they played the Yukon Huskies to get everybody all liquored up to be rowdy for the game.
There is absolutely no part of me that I don't even think when I graduated high school I knew where Nebraska was. I still don't know where it is. I don't even know if I know how to spell Nebraska. I literally, if you...
But $1 beers is a great deal.
Omaha, I didn't even know other than, like, that they sold steaks, like, via the internet. Omaha steak. What else is Nebraska known for? Where is Nebraska?
I couldn't tell you.
It's landlocked, right?
It's right in the middle of the country.
Yeah, like, tornadoes go there. I don't need to be in a place where tornadoes are.
Cornhuskers. Nebraska Cornhuskers.
What?
It's the other college there.
I didn't know if you were saying they were farmers of corn.
I think that's what they're named after.
But I kind of feel like everybody is. Aren't farmers just like corn farmers? I mean, that's probably like the dumbest thing I've ever said, but it's definitely up there. Nebraska, the $1 beers. I'm sorry. I honestly, like, they broke. Okay, so can you? I wasn't listening because I was just thinking about Nebraska.
They just had a promotion to go to their basketball game, $1 beers, to get everybody drunk so they'd be energized for the game.
Nebraska?
Creighton University. It's in Nebraska.
Said everyone come to the game and we're giving out $1 beers.
Yeah.
Shouldn't beers at a game just be $1?
Yeah.
You're a student at the school.
Yeah.
Give me $1 beers.
Right. Get me drunk.
Get me drunk. Right.
Let me go back there and
they
do a keg stand.
They don't say the fucking freshman 15 or whatever for nothing, right?
Right. No, what? I'm down to do a keg stand soon.
Okay.
I need a keg stand in my life.
Okay. How do we get one? Let's source one. I'll do it in the living room with you. I mean.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for the support.
You're welcome.
HBO Max.
Don't know how to get there, but yeah.
Just announced that in early March, they're releasing a Boston Celtics docuseries.
About what?
Like the whole history of the Boston Celtics.
Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. Okay. Watch it.
Yep.
I know you're going to watch it, so I'll be watching it.
Yep. And then lastly, the PGA Tour and Live Golf negotiations are still like, I am so confused. I feel like they agreed to this thing years ago.
Yeah, like, oh my God, they're like
But,
taking forever.
But like the fine details are taking forever to narrow out.
Oh my God.
And so they asked the President of the United States if he would assist in the negotiations,
Oh God.
just where he needs to be spending his time.
No, 100%. So something I also didn't think about is that by Trump being at the game at Super Bowl,
Yeah.
like they said it was the first time a president ever went to a game. And I was like, that's kind of crazy. But then we were talking about here, like, because it puts everyone at risk. Because then they need to have an even higher level of security there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's already the highest level of security that you can have.
That's what you think, but it's not.
Super Bowl?
You think it's the highest level of security, but it's not.
No one's getting a gun into the Super Bowl.
No, I'm not saying it's not that, but I'm just saying, like, it is pretty crazy, isn't it? Like, how much more of a level of security that you need to have. I never even think about those things, though, like, where it's like Secret Service needs to be on all levels, and, like, every single person needs to be there from Secret Service.
100%.
So, other things to watch, obviously, or things that are happening, whatever, is this season of The Traitors, which I'm all caught up on. There's 7 episodes in at the moment, and it's people that you know and love, from The Real Housewives, Vanderpump Rules, Zac Efron's brother, people from The Challenge, Survivor, Big Brother, all of your favorite and greatest reality TV. They come together and they try to find out who the traitors are, and I am so obsessed with the show. It's like Clue in real life, but it's like these people are just, they think it's a game, and it's just insane, and it's so funny and stupid to watch. It's like a great thing to pass the time. You're like, no way, how do they not guess it? And they don't guess it, and it's amazing. So The Traitors, I love you. You're my new favorite reality show.
Awesome.
So take a watch to that.
And then
Peacock.
after you watch that, there's NBA All-Star Weekend.
Perfect.
And then the Four Nations tournament.
Well, great. Well, I think this episode was so fun and amazing.
I agree.
I was just slinging my opinions back, forth, front, and center.
Yeah. I mean, I loved it. I loved every second of it. I'm just excited for it to be over because it's hot as balls here. As it usually
Here
is.
we go again.
And I need to take this jersey off before I get some sweat stains on it.
Yeah.
It's my new Endrick Palmeiras jersey.
I love it. So amazing. I do love it. The tonal pattern that it has throughout it of that symbol, but I don't.
It's like the evolution of their logo.
It's beautiful.
It's their 150
I love
anniversary
it.
jersey.
It's so cool. I'm obsessed. It's amazing.
Thank you.
So congrats on your new jersey. I love the collar.
Thank you.
So cute. So yes, thank you so much for listening to another episode of your favorite sports drama podcast, The Double Dose. Thank you, Nathan, for being the best co-host a gal like me could ask for always explaining everything to me, for just truly bringing your energy to the table, for always having the best and most incredible outline, even though sometimes I'm literally like, oh my God, I can't believe that you didn't remember how to put that on the paper. But, here we are. We live to tell the tale, and we're going to come back next week with an even better episode. So make sure you tune in, because everything just keeps getting bigger and better than anything else from before.
Truly.
We love you.
Love you.
Thank you so much for listening.
Have the best week ever.
Good. Bye. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for listening to another episode of your favorite sports drama podcast, The Double Dose, the drama of sports. Don't forget to rate and subscribe to our podcast wherever you watch and listen, and give us a follow on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Double Dose Pod. Thank you.